In the small, quiet town of Willow Creek, there was an old, abandoned house at the edge of the woods. No one dared to go near it. They said it was cursed, that anyone who stepped inside would never return. One night, out of curiosity and a dare, a teenager named Mark decided to explore the house. As Mark pushed open the creaking door, a gust of cold air rushed past him. The air inside was thick with dust, and the silence was deafening. He took out his flashlight and moved through the decaying rooms, his footsteps echoing in the emptiness. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind him. Mark's heart raced as he spun around, but there was no one there. He pressed forward, his breath growing ragged. He felt like he was being watched, but every time he turned, the shadows were still. At the end of a long hallway, Mark found a door slightly ajar. He pushed it open and stepped inside. The room was empty except for a large, cracked mirror hanging on the wall. Mark's reflection stared back at him, but something was wrong. The reflection began to smile, a twisted, sinister grin that didn't match Mark's terrified expression. His reflection raised a hand, but Mark's own hand stayed at his side. Frozen in place, Mark watched in horror as the reflection stepped out of the mirror, still smiling. As the doppelganger approached, Mark's body refused to move. It leaned in close and whispered, "Now it's your turn to watch." With a sickening lurch, Mark was pulled into the mirror. Trapped behind the glass, he screamed, but no sound came out. The doppelganger, now free, turned and walked out of the room, leaving Mark pounding helplessly against the cold surface, his reflection fading into the darkness as he was forgotten. In the morning, the house was silent again, and the door creaked open on its own, waiting for the next curious soul.